Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome. I'm Badruddin Muhammad and you're watching the English news program of Somaliland National Television. These are the main stories making headlines. Somaliland President lays foundation stone for road construction linking Hamas to Berbera and Sheikh. Somaliland Minister of Water Resources opens 2 days workshop. Catalonia announces new independence plan. The President of Somaliland, Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, leading a convoy that visited village of Hamas, where the second phase of a road that connects Hargeisa to Berbera is undergoing construction. The village lies approximately 40 kilometers from Berbera, and the President officially began the project in ceremonial fashion and praised everyone that is involved in the task.
The President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, led a convoy that has visited the village of Hamas, where the President of Somaliland, His Excellency Ahmed Mohamed Mahmoud Silanyo, led a convoy that has visited the village of Hamas, where the second phase of a road that connects Hargeisa to Berbera is undergoing construction. The village lies approximately 40 kilometers from Berbera, and the President officially began the project in ceremonial fashion and praised everyone that is involved in the task. Before his arrival at the village, the President received a warm welcome from people gathered at the roadsides, waving the Somaliland flag and chanting words of welcome for the President and his procession. Upon arriving, the President was updated on the progress of the road. He stated the importance of this road on the development of Somaliland by creating safer travel, ease of movement between the two cities, and will advance the opportunity for business to develop with great potential. The President gave thanks to all the agencies taking part, including all the organizations that funded, organized, and continue to be involved in its management until its completion. Also, attendees included ministers of the cabinet who collectively stated that the road is a part of a large project consisting firstly of connecting Hargeisa to Berbera, secondly Berbera to Sheikh, and the final phase is from Calabayt to Dalasi, and the expenditure of this is estimated at $2.95 million. The event was attended by ministers, including the Mayor of Sahel and the Chairman of Ministry of Roads and Transport, and others whom all congratulated and praised the pragmatic steps taken by the President on building important networks and infrastructures that heighten the development of Somaliland.
Somaliland Minister of Water Resources opens 2 days workshop to discuss and exchange in detail about ideas to develop water resources and magnificent achievements of the Ministry of Water Resources.
Somaliland Minister of Water Resources Hussein Ahmed Abdullah, who spoke initially on the occasion, has enlightened the aim of the meeting and stated that this meeting is basically aimed to open a panel discussion by which all members of stakeholders are in attendance in order to present ways and mechanisms that could develop water projects in Somaliland, and to present various development water achievements made by the ministry. The meeting, which is due to continue for a period of 2 days, was attended by the managers of Somaliland water agencies, Ministry of Water regional coordinators, and representative members from Somaliland local companies. Director General of Ministry of Water, Mr. Abdulrazak Chama Nur, who spoke in the meeting, has for the first time expressed gratitude for the Minister for organizing this event, providing a platform for water discussion, whereby, on the other hand, the Director General stated that this meeting is an introductory for discussing about the key accomplishments made during past. Mr. Abdulrazak Chama Nur went on to say that this discussion will also create a platform for presenting future pipeline activities.
You are still watching the English news program on Somaliland National Television, the only Somali-speaking channel with an English news program. And now for our international headlines in detail. Monday night's extension of talks to curb Iran's nuclear ambition is being viewed in Washington foreign policy circles as a victory for Tehran. Diplomatically, there is hope among the 6 world powers who are taking part in the negotiations that deal will be reached. But Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei shows no sign of being willing to compromise. David Albright, who is president of the Institute for Science and International Security and specialist proliferation issues, told Euronews Washington correspondent Stephen Grob that he sees the whole process of give and take as being one-sided. It's going to be very tough, and the question always comes down to why is it? And so you have to ultimately go back to the view that the supreme leader and his decision-making bodies haven't decided they really want a deal. Michael Doran from the conservative Washington think tank, the Hudson Institute, was likewise pessimistic about the outcome after 7 more months of talks. I don't believe we will see a deal. We will see a deal only if the United States and the other members of the B5+1 completely capitulate and give Iranians exactly what they want. The Iran nuclear talks have become the most divisive foreign policy issue in the US. The Republicans want to impose tougher sanctions on Tehran, but President Obama believes that would only derail the negotiations and lead to further instability in the Middle East. For now, the talks continue and nobody gets hurt. The head of the regional government in Catalonia told supporters in Barcelona he would aim to put together a coalition of all parties in favor of independence. The head of the regional government in Catalonia told supporters in Barcelona he would aim to put together a coalition of all parties in favor of independence. This, he added, would be the only way for Catalans to voice their opinion. Mas did not set a date for the proposed elections in the northeastern region. However, he said if the joint list wins an absolute majority, it will give the green light to launch a process which could result in the creation of an independent Catalonia. Public prosecutors in Spain have filed legal proceedings against Mas and other Catalan officials after they held a non-binding referendum independence on November 9, despite a constitutional court suspension on the vote. Approximately 80% of voters said they wanted Catalonia to become independent of Spain. That's all news we have for you today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.